Chris Dwyer here. It's like February 1st. Anyway, it's been about a week. Been got up and sold my condo, and I'm feeling great. But I did some really unbelievable martial arts poses yesterday, popping all over my body with PTSD, and it's amazing. People won't let off, and they got to dig into your information like crazy. And I'm taking my time. It's very important for that. And got a little bit of weight gainer on that. I'm trying to increase my caloric intake, and I'm in the best shape of my life. I'll probably have a six-pack in a month. And everybody I know that I've been out, even my buddy Evan, bartender at Northside, everybody, even the Uber driver yesterday said, "Oh, he's like, man, you're the coolest guy I've ever met." I said, "Man, well, I appreciate him." I said, "I'm just, it's just a mental thing, and I've just been relaxed. And I'm not saying that I'm cool or whatever, but it's amazing. People won't stop, and all this gossip and whatever, you got to block it out." And that's what I realized that great people do in their life. Great people that do great things. They block out noise, and you just can't control the external. And somebody just keeps pushing my buttons, asking me where I'm living, doing this, doing that, doing this. Where are you? Whatever. It's ridiculous. I mean, I've got more money than I've ever, and I've never. Things are connecting in my brain. Went to Northside Tavern the last 2 nights. I could have gotten up there and jammed with the band. I don't even know. I don't even know. I've never even played with them. And they're playing complex kind of jazz kind of stuff and like funky jazz. And it's amazing. And people won't let off. And it's ridiculous. It's invasive. And I get it that they're, whatever. But my body is integrating right now. I can feel it all over my body, and the tension's really is relieving itself because I got out of the toxic environment where I lived, and I'm getting out of this toxic environment of being under surveillance and being monitored by people and that are being invasive. And it's people don't understand what they're doing. They don't understand trauma. And had a Lyft driver yesterday that drove me back and said I had PTSD, and he said, "Dude, I was in combat in Afghanistan." He said, "I know exactly what you're talking about." And we had a long conversation about it. And yeah, people don't understand it. They really don't. And it's a long-term thing, and I can feel it in my body. I need to rest right now. I'm about to go take a good walk. I walk over to Cumberland Mall and probably walk around the Battery for an hour or so. And I did some of the most deep stretches, martial arts stretches that I did last night. My core and my stabilizers, I was doing reverse, and I was doing cat cow reverses with my arms out in front and my legs. I can do it about 5 times and hold it for about 20 seconds, push it out. That's advanced. And I was doing push-ups with the one-arm push-ups. That's how good a shape I'm in. I'm going to be in much better shape too once I start really eating properly. But I haven't been able to do it because I haven't had any money, and I wasn't going to give in to being a kept man. I wasn't going to accept money from somebody that's used hundreds of thousands of dollars from my sister's death over my head. And a book will be written on it to help people. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And it's absolutely ridiculous. And when other people don't listen to me and they choose to listen to somebody that tries to control me, I'm not going to do that. I've got evidence of it. And you know what? And it will be shared in time. It will be shared, and it will be shared to benefit other people. Period. So that they can realize what trauma can truly do for you. I looked it up yesterday. Oprah Winfrey, trauma. I can't remember his name. There's been so many people that have overcome it. Muhammad Ali, trauma. And he's got dyslexia too. And I just figured out that I'm pretty sure that I'm dyslexic myself. And I'm just saying that stuff like that can become a superpower. There's no question, and there's just no doubt. but you need time to get things together. And speaking bad about yourself and thinking poorly of yourself, and and continuing to say, hey, I appreciate you, other people. I've said it enough. I don't need to say it. That's self validation. That's you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't be critical of yourself. You shouldn't talk bad about yourself. And it's just it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because this invasiveness and self monitoring. The Gen Z understands this stuff. They understand boundaries and stuff. They choose to put up boundaries and to say, hey, no, I'm fine. I need space. And my generation doesn't understand that, and it's sad. It's sad because you know what? It's affected my PTSD and my trauma. I shouldn't have to worry about stuff like that. And if it's off-putting and people don't like it or whatever, that's their own problem. So anyway, one of the things I want to do in life is really to help people and people to understand these types of things, and whatnot. And I've done a lot of research on it. And I'm pretty darn good about it. But I explain too much. I do. I over explain, and the sad thing is that you feel like people, they're listening to you. They're really not. They're listening to respond, and then they take that information, and they don't know anything about IT. They don't know anything about this because they haven't done any research on it. They haven't read about it. And It's all mindfulness and rest and whatnot. They're not listening. They don't understand the power of stretching, the power of martial arts, and the power of yoga, and slowing down. Um, it's a fact. That's what Steve Jobs did when he was 19 years old, and when he went to India. I read about it the other day. I read deeply more about it. He did exactly what he said in Ashriams, the community-run homes, or whatever we could say short term. They stay in bunk beds. They have community bathrooms. They have community kitchens, and all he did was study people. And he always said that he had developed intuition studying people. And it's amazing you see the reoccurring patterns in people. And I can spot it immediately. The text that I got, it's literally spying on me. I'm 48 years old. I can take care of myself. If I can get through what I did with little or no money, I can do just about anything that I want. This is going up on YouTube. Finally, I got an internet connection where I can actually place things. Because I had little or no money. I didn't have little or no money. And it's sad because you know what? I'm going to have to divvy and listen and read about, and hear about all the bullshit that was said about me. And that's a sad, 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 sad thing. But you know what's going into a book to help people, and I can make money off of it.